Are you one of the many whom are confused about what to do for health insurance in 2015? Well, I'm Kyla, and I'm going to give you some answers to the questions that many of my clients are asking me today. The Affordable Care Act, also known as the ACA, produced health insurance reform. It gets very confusing because it's been referred to in so many different ways, and also because people use acronyms such as ACA for Affordable Care Act or OHP for Oregon Health Plan. Other ways you've heard it referred to could be healthcare reform or federal exchange by the government, and you hear people saying government insurance, government subsidy, and then there's the Oregon Health Authority, which is kind of over the Oregon Health Plan, which is also known as OHP, and Healthy Kids and Medicaid. So it's just a lot of information is out there, and I just thought I'd spend a few minutes going over, maybe answering some questions that might have come up in your mind that have also come up in the mind of my current clients. Healthcare options. You can use the federal exchange. Your income might qualify you for a tax credit or cost sharing or both. We'll talk more about that in a future slide, what cost sharing and tax credit are. You can purchase direct. Purchasing direct, you go directly through an insurance company, purchase their insurance, get no discount on your monthly premium. Some people who do not qualify for the government health insurance would choose to go direct so they aren't having to deal with the government in any way, shape, or form. You can also use an agent. An agent can be very helpful. There is no cost to you to use an agent, so it's very advantageous to use one because of their extensive knowledge of the plan options, deductibles, co-insurance, co-payments, max out-of-pockets, and they're also able to help to find out if your medication might currently be on a plan or not. Changes to Cover Oregon. What's coming up with Cover Oregon? Well, Cover Oregon is ending on December 31st, 2014, 1 year after it started. So what does that mean for those who are on Cover Oregon or those who would like to find out if they qualify for a tax credit? Well, open enrollment begins November 15th through February 15th, and applying will determine if you can receive a premium tax credit or cost sharing or both for 2015. And just keep in mind that your tax credit may go up or down based on your income that you estimate for 2015. And don't try to cheat, because at the end of the year in your taxes, you will either get money back or they will have a nice whopping bill there with interest probably for you to pay if you reported the wrong income and were taking a larger tax credit and having them pay more of your health insurance premium than you should have. So you'll be able to enroll through the federal exchange, and you must apply between November 15th, 2014 and December 15th, 2014 to avoid a gap in your Cover Oregon coverage, which will end on 12/31/2014. So in order to get a January effective date, you must apply between November 15th and December 15th of 2014. You can apply the Federal Exchange's healthcare reform will have open enrollment through February 15th, 2015, and you can receive a February 1st or a March 1st effective date, but you will not be able to have continued coverage if you don't apply before December 15th, 2014. After 2015, open enrollment is closed, and you will not be able to apply for health insurance in the United States without a qualifying event, except for what's called short-term medical, which does not qualify to help you not pay the penalty for not applying for health insurance. But some people might want to use a short-term medical plan in a situation such as they lost their job, moving on to a new job, but their health insurance won't start till 30 or 60 days out, and they just want a quick short-term medical plan, and it would work for that. There is tax credit and cost sharing assistance. If you want to try for the tax credit or cost sharing, you can use the link right here in this video to go on and find out if you qualify and how much you qualify for, and actually continue the process and apply right from that link. It also allows you to have a personal representative to chat with you regarding your health insurance plan options, what might be best, why, if you have a cost sharing, you would look at the silver second tier plans in order to possibly get a reduction in your deductible or co-insurance or co-payments. If you do not have a current plan through Cover Oregon but would like to find out if you qualify for a tax credit or cost sharing, you can do that as well at the link above. You'll not be able to complete your application until 11/15/14, which is when open enrollment starts. Please pass this link on to everybody you know on Facebook, LinkedIn, Google+, and alert them of this short open enrollment period so that they can be allowed to have personal assistance in helping choosing the best plan for their specific situation. So what is a qualifying event? You must apply within 60 days or less of a qualifying event, and a qualifying event would be possibly loss of employer health plan. A lot of small businesses are canceling their health insurance because the rates have gone up 40 to 80% and are having people go to an individual plan in order to be able to allow them to possibly get help with their premiums through the federal exchange. Marriage, divorce, domestic partnership registration, or domestic partnership breakup would be a qualifying event. Permanent move from one state to another state. Permanent move to a new area. A new area could be that you live in Portland and your plan covers Portland, Multnomah, Washington, Clackamas County, but when you move to Jackson or Douglas or Lynn County, that plan is no longer available. Birth, adoption, placement for foster care. Medicaid, Medicare, or government plan ends. Incarceration is over, or you gain lawful presence. Those are all qualifying events. So what is not a qualifying event? Choosing not to purchase health insurance, 11/15 to 2/15. Then in March, December 2015, you break a leg, diagnosed with cancer, heart attack, have a need for insurance. That's not a qualifying event. So if something happens between March and December 15th that is not one of those qualifying events I read, then you will not be allowed to purchase health insurance in the United States, other than the short-term medical, which wouldn't cover pre-existing conditions, so you're kind of stuck. Oregon Health Plan, OHP, and Healthy Kids. What is that all about? Well, Oregon Health Plan and Healthy Kids is under Oregon Health Authority, and those who make less than 138% of poverty level will probably receive an Oregon Health Plan and will not be eligible to choose their own plan on the federal exchange. So you would use the same link to go online to find out if you did or didn't qualify for the exchange. If you didn't, because you didn't make very much money, then you could be thrown into the Oregon Health Plan. Most kids, depending on income level, will probably end up in the Healthy Kids, so keep that in mind that you may not want your kids on Healthy Kids, and you have the right to choose a plan direct through an insurance carrier instead, but using the federal exchange will possibly throw the kids into a different program. If you make $16,500 or less, that's an estimate because it's changing with the new federal poverty guidelines changing. For a family of one, you're possibly going to end up on like an Oregon Health Plan. If you make $22,500 for a family of two, or $34,500 for a family of four, of course, below are rough estimates, as each case is based on different criteria. You do have to remember that when you are looking to be on a federal exchange plan, you must file your taxes jointly. And you have to list everybody in your home that's living with you and who is on your tax returns. And then they use all that information to come up with a little formula they do to let you know where you get placed, if you get a tax credit cost sharing, or if you don't qualify for anything. So what is tax credit and cost sharing? Well, it's based on income and the number in the family, and I'm not going to go any deeper into that. It all gets calculated out when you use that link to apply. A tax credit lowers what you pay for your health insurance premium. For example, health insurance may cost you $450 a month. The federal exchange might pay $250 a month of your premium, and you're responsible for the balance of $200 a month. Cost sharing. If you fall within certain poverty level guidelines, you will receive a lower health insurance deductible, co-payments, coinsurance or max out of pocket. What that means is normally you might have a plan that has a $2,500 deductible, but when you apply using this link, they will show you some silver level 2 plans, the lowest second level plan. And your deductible could drop as low as $750 or $1,000 on that plan that normally would have a $2,500 deductible. It could lower your doctor visit that maybe would have normally been $30 down to $15. It can also do your coinsurance, which would be you heard referred to as 80-20 or 70-30. It could change that amount too, and then it could also change the max out of pocket that you will owe in any one calendar year for services for illness or accidents. So that is what tax credit and cost sharing is, and yes, you can possibly get both of those depending on your income level, how many are in the family, what information you put in. So again, to reiterate, to find out if you qualify for a tax credit and or cost sharing or to purchase health insurance on the Federal Exchange, go to www.healthcaregov.applynow.com. That will allow you to go into a system that allows me to be able to help you with your application if you get stuck, if you don't know how to answer a question, if you're not sure what they're considering income, is it gross or net, you'll be able to have a personal representative. Also, when you get to the point to choose a plan, I can help you choose a plan, help you find which plans are the second level silver plans in case you qualify for that cost sharing. If you have any questions, you can email me at KylaaB@mgbenefits.com. That's KylaaB@mgbenefits.com. That is the way to get a hold of me if you're doing an application and you have a question. I will get to you as soon as I get the email. You will put into a space and I will call you as soon as your turn is up and talk with you further and help you with any decision that you need, any questions you need answered. I would love to help you out. Please pass that link on to everyone you know through Facebook, Google+, LinkedIn. Get the word out. It is a very short open enrollment period. There are a lot of people out there who did not understand that they could possibly qualify for a premium discount or cost sharing based on income and didn't even apply last year. A lot of people still think that it's not guaranteed issue, but health insurance with the ACA Affordable Care Act allows anybody, no matter what your health condition is, to have access to health insurance. 2015 informational links. This first link here is a 2015 poverty level chart. You can also find that chart on the website that we just posted, www.healthcaregov.applynow.com, on the bottom, towards the bottom of the page. There's also an ACA tax penalty calculator on the bottom right-hand side of that page. Informed on Reform by Cigna, Informed on Reform by Kaiser, and Informed on Reform by Aetna are all great sources to find the most up-to-date information on healthcare reform, what's going on. It can be individual, family, or small businesses or large businesses. You can use these links to find out pretty much anything you need to know as long as you have the time and want to branch out and learn more about healthcare reform. Let's jump to Oregon. For those people who live in Oregon, Oregon Insurance Companies, Health Republic is a co-op, came into existence last year. We've had great success, great client care, customer service. They cover a lot of prescription drugs. They have low deductibles, low out-of-pocket max on some of their plans. And they even have a plan that covers x-rays and labs at a copay, which is real hard to find on the individual market. So take a look at Health Republic. They are a Providence-based network. Kaiser is their own company and insurance company, and you can pretty much get everything under one roof, from going to the hospital, doctor, or picking up your prescription. They do have one plan that is no deductible, that's just a copay or coinsurance plan, and you have to use their doctors and their hospitals. MODA, everybody's pretty much heard about them. They bought the name rights for the Coliseum in Oregon, in Portland, Oregon. They have a pretty wide network of hospitals and doctors that you can use. Some of the other companies out there have a little bit lower max out-of-pocket plans if you're looking for that, but they do have a wide group of network in that particular company. Pacific Source has a pretty good network of doctors and hospitals, and they're really well known for their health savings account. If you are interested in a health savings account, which is kind of like a catastrophic plan, you pretty much pay your deductible first of $3,000. After that, everything's paid 100%. That's another good option, specific source for that. Providence is their own hospital, clinic, and network, and they have some really great plan options. LifeWise uses the Providence network, so they're another company that has some good options available. HealthNet is going to be have individual plans, and like Health Republic, they have low out-of-pocket plans, low deductibles, low max out-of-pocket plans. They are the legacy-based network, and that is going to be the doctors you'll find is mostly legacy, and they will not be in Cover Oregon, so you can only purchase plans direct through HealthNet for individual. Oregon Health Co-op has a great network, some really great plan options too with them. And I believe they will be in and outside the exchange. They came into effect a year ago also. BridgeSpan is inside of the Cover Oregon only. It is related to Regence Blue Cross Blue Shield, which is their version of direct. If you purchase just from the health insurance company, you're purchasing from Regence Blue Cross Blue Shield. If you want their plans in Cover Oregon, they're going to be BridgeSpan Health. Time Insurance, great company nationwide, great network of doctors and hospitals across the United States. Trillium and HR are also two new companies that have come into the marketplace as of 2014. So again, if you're looking to purchase some health insurance and want to find out if you qualify for a tax credit or cost sharing, please use the below link to find that out, or to continue on and apply once you've found out if you do or don't qualify. Remember to use an agent if you would like. There is no charge for using an agent, and we have a lot of information and knowledge that you might not have that would help you move forward in the process. Feel free to email me again at KylaB@mgbenefits.com, and I'd love to answer any questions you have or help you choose and select the plan. Welcome to 2015 Healthcare Reform and the Affordable Care Act.